Okay. So we had our first boss fight that kicked my ass on hard mode, so I turned it on normal. Yeah, anyways. Let's open the door. Little jump around there. Alright. Oh, she's not all perky with her voice. Alright, headed back to the inn. Sure you don't need to go home? I like to stop. Sure you don't need to go home? Is that a joke, or did you actually forget we're shackled together? Hello over there! You're those folks from the lighthouse. It would seem I neglected to introduce myself earlier. I'm Lux, the lighthouse keeper. Your timely aid today was truly appreciated. I shudder to think what would have become of us without it. Yeah, thanks, Karja. You chopped that monster up good. It was so cool. Feeling a lot less scared now, huh? Yep. That's my kid voice. It's horrible. You know, that rock you threw gave us the opening we needed. Huh? You survived because you made a choice to live. So, really, you saved yourself. I just helped out a little, that's all. Oh, okay. See that red-haired boy with the blonde girl over there? I heard they rescued Mr. Carpent and his son. You daring deeds have the town's rumored mills running at full speed. Were it not for you, the casualties would have been surely greater than they were. For that, you have our gratitude once more. I'm just glad we made it in time. That makes the three of us. We owe you our lives. Still, I'm hesitant to return to the lighthouse so soon after this transpired. So for the time being, I intended to have us lodge with the Hieroglyph Church. I suppose we ought to get going before Sasha here falls asleep at her feet. Till next we meet. I guess that means the lighthouse is staying dark for the night. Anyway, I'd say we'd earn ourselves a good meal. Let's head back to the inn.
What a long day. Can't wait to chow down back at the inn. Wait, do they even have any empty rooms? Then again, these cuffs will probably... We can worry about that later. Let's focus on getting some grub for now.
Okay. Fortune teller. The abyss darker than moonlight night, and in the midst of utter void comes the shine red torch and a flash of azure. Are those the lights of hope or despair? The answer is yours to determine. What in Harsbeard? Over here, Adol! The guys at the dock say you've been doing a whole lot of moving and shaking. Kinda wish you brought me along to lend a fist or two, but hey, no hard feelings. Now get over here and tell me all about it. That explains things. I was wondering why you've been buddying up this whole time. But damn, sounds like a hell lot to go through, just in one day. I'm starting to realize this adventure loves you just as much as you love it. Adventure? That his excuse for dragging me into this? Let's just say it's more Destiny's doing than his. Those undead beasts are some real food for thought, though. And the fact that only you two can take them down for good just makes things trickier. What the heck are they anyhow? Don't you know Karja? Who, me? I couldn't tell you the first thing about them. They're called Greiger, among my people, but that's about all I've got. Greiger, wait, back up a sec. You're saying the Normans knew about those things the whole time? Only in that every so often we've come across... Oh, that's not Dogi talking. Only that every so often we come across a peculiar beast that refuses to die. Never heard anything about him turning up in packs, though. Huh, well, you've got to be meeting up with the Balta's head honcho tomorrow, right? Hopefully he could tell you more about them, not to mention those invisible cuffs you got on. I wouldn't be so sure, knowing the way he is. Excuse me. I hate to interrupt your conversation, but Adol and Karja have a visitor waiting for them outside. A visitor?
Heyo! Short time no see!
Almost too short.
Aren't we off the hook until tomorrow?
Oh, this hasn't got anything to do with the militia. I know it's a little last minute, but after talking stuff out, we decided to throw you to a welcome party, starting now.
A welcome party? For us?
Don't mind him, Karja. Really, it's more that we want to repay you for everything you did earlier. All of us are around the same age, so we hope to sit you down for a chat and see where it goes.
I'll just come out and say it. Long story short, we want to be friends with you guys.
Is that how you make friends? You just walk up to people like, I really want to be friends with you, and then that's okay? That's how that works? Maybe I've been doing it wrong the whole time.
Friends?
Let's see. Sounds too good to pass up.
Oh, for the love of... Fine, I'll go. Happy?
I promise you won't regret it.
That settles that. We'll lead the way.
Adol Karja popped into the tavern for a moment to let Dogi know they would be out for a while. Soon after, they reconvened with Grin and Roslyn, who led them into the night toward the harbor. After passing through the streets still lined with bustling stalls despite the late hour, the four arrived at a less frequent corner of town. The beach.
Didn't this area used to be a shipyard?
Huh. I'm surprised you know about that.
The Sandras.
What's the story with the old boat?
They say she's due to be scrapped, but she's been sitting here as long as I can remember.
Right this way, you two.
It's gonna be our boat. Just watch.
What's all this?
I'm glad you asked.
It's a weird orgy.
Welcome to the secret headquarters of the Karnak Free Youth Brigade.
Ugh. Are you really still set on that whole youth brigade thing?
You never change, Gren. By which I mean never learn. Or grow up. Typical Gren the goofball.
Oh, yeah? You want to say that again to my fist?
Now, break it up, boys. Is this any way to act in front of our guests?
Wait, you're... Actually, now that I get a good look, this room's full of familiar faces.
What brought y'all guys together?
Well, all of us were born and raised here in Karnak, so we grew up alongside each other. This place has been our usual gathering spot ever since we were little.
I'm a bit older than the others, though, so it's been some time since my last visit.
Oh.
So, yeah. We still get together here every now and then.
She's just stuck in the winged position. And nobody's noticed. Hey, what's wrong with your eye?
The two of you wound up our main topic of discussion today after everything that's happened.
No sooner did we consider inviting you over than Gren the goofball here bolted out the door. Sorry for letting him off his leash. I'll bet he's pestered you half to death by now.
Keep calling me a goofball, and I might actually go brain dead. Then what'll you do?
No worries there. Your brain's been fried since the minute you came out the womb.
We really are sorry about the trouble. Still, there are a lot of things I'd like to ask you two about. We may be in the same age group, but there's a certain aura of mystique around you.
I couldn't agree more. Would you mind going into detail about that power you used to save us?
I get the sense everyone here is trying to make you feel welcome in their own little way. You're not obliged to humor us, of course, though I suppose you wouldn't have come along at all if you were against it.
What do you think, Karja?
As far as I'm concerned, the less they know, the better. I don't mind, though, as long as you cover for me halfway decently.
Well, no need to be shy. Have a seat over here and make yourselves comfortable.
You travel around in search of adventure?
Doesn't that sound great?
Get out of here! That's flippin' awesome!
Now I can see why you were so excited about the story of the Sea King's throne back at the inn.
And everything you know about sword fighting is self-taught? Man, the life you must have led.
And at only 17, too. That makes you the same age as Rafe.
Cruz and I are 16, just 1 year younger.
And Gren here finally got his dream job with the militia after turning 18, right?
Why are we talking about everybody's age?
Technically, he's still in training on account of all the trouble he stirs up.
That sounds about right. Wouldn't be Gren otherwise.
Ah, cram it. I forget, though. How old are you, Mira?
I'm sorry. What was that?
Might want to walk it back, or your next trip to the clinic might land you in the morgue.
Point taken.
That reminds me, Rafe. How's working away from home been? You got a live-in position at the mines in the countryside, right?
Yeah, I've gotten used to it, more or less. Plus, the pay's decent enough. Anything to help my mom out, you know?
Rafe.
Bet you don't get much free time either, Cruz, now that you're helping the family business. Guessing you gave up your goal of being a shipwright?
I may as well have. That's just the way it goes. It was only ever a childhood fantasy anyway. How are things in the militia, Gren? Commander Gulliver seems pretty put together, at least.
It's fulfilling work, sure, but the commander's got less of a backbone than you would think. And by now, our rock-bottom pay is a joke everybody's in on.
Can't do much about that except complain to your old man.
All that extra money from downsizing the militia staff and budget goes towards the Balta Sea Force's protection fee. It was the mayor who made the choice to take that huge chunk out of your funding.
Hey, Gren, was it? Am I connecting the dots right about your dad here?
Whoops. Did I forget to mention? Sucks to say, but yeah. The guy you talked to at the clinic, Mayor Clement, I'm his son. It's ironic. I joined the militia as a way to stand on my own 2 feet, and my dad still finds a way to give me grief.
Grief is kind of a strong word there, bud.
Sorry. I should know better than that.
All right, you three. You're starting to talk like our regulars over at the tavern.
Ooh, that bad, huh?
We did sound about 3 times older just now.
So, how'd you find yourself in these parts, Adol?
I was on a boat and it wrecked, or got attacked by a viking. I walked down from up north. Why would you only give me one
north?
option to choose?
Whoa now. You're not about to tell us you're actually a Norman, are you?
He wouldn't have come on foot if that were the case.
I was told you met Dogi and Dr. Flair during your travels.
Yeah? So how does Karja fit into the picture?
Me? Well, I am a Norman. Hell.
Well, I think the Norman people come in all different strokes these days.
That's true. Just look at how amicable Einar is. Besides, Karja had a hand in saving us, so...
Hold that thought.
What's got you worked up all of a sudden?
I hear shouting. And that's not all.
Who could that be?
Gren! Gren! Are you in there?
Pops?
Keep the door shut and listen to me. Under no circumstances are any of you to leave that room.
What? Why not? Crap. It won't open! Pops? Pops!
What's going on out there?
Sounds like screaming. And cannon fire.
It's gone quiet.
Shit! Hey! Answer me, damn you!
Waiting around in here won't do us any good. We gotta see what happened for ourselves.
Is there any way to get out of here?
Can't be.
But why?
Shit!
Gren, wait!
Ah, dumbass. The rest of us are probably better off hanging back for now.
Aye. You stay put. There's no telling who we're up against, Adol. But chances are this is a raid. Let's go check on the command post.
Approaching an incapacitated animal, how much time will it happen? Half your HP to revive them. Well, I guess that
Rieger?
explains.
Now of all times? Out of my way!
How's that? How's that? Nice try!
I totally accidentally got that, but hey, it works.
Fire's gotten this far?
Gotcha! Not done yet! Switch! There!
Bitch.
How's that?
Can't get through this way. Let's find another path.
Nice try! How's that?
Damn it!
Someone! Anyone!
Stronger the better!
What in Har's name is going on?
How's that?
Switch!
Switch! How's that? Not done yet! How's that?
Oh, come on.
Here too? Gunnar should have left by now. There's not a single lookout to be seen. We heard him screaming earlier, so where'd they get to? There are Grieger all over too. This is starting to feel less and less like your typical raid. Doesn't seem like Ren's in the area either. Let's take our search elsewhere. Ren! Where are you? Answer me! Skeeter! What happened to everyone?
Nice try! How's that? Not these things again!
Glad you're all right.
Adol,
Oh? What have we here?
Huh?
You can go back to the other view.
A woman?
Fall back! It isn't safe!
You found some stragglers, did you? A shame they aren't quite what we're looking for.
What?
What'd you do to the townsfolk?
They may have fallen short of the mark, but that doesn't mean they can't be put to good use. I do so despise pointless waste, after all. It vexes me to my core.
The hell are you on about?
You there, redhead. Unlike the other inhabitants, you seem rather intriguing. Still, a miss is a miss. You'll simply have to serve me in other ways.
Okay.
Oh?
There's something off about you.
Karja, that was a horrible throw.
It healed! Doesn't that make her...
A Grieger. In human form?
So the town was raided
No
by
way to know
Grieger?
if they're behind it all. But they damn sure played a part.
Well, aren't we a vexatiously spirited bunch? Perhaps a little roughing up is in order, before I bring you to heel.
Here they come!
What say I teach you some discipline? Out of my sight! Away with you! Out of my sight! Out of my sight!
Something's off.
That's quite enough of that. Out of my sight! Away with you!
Damn. I don't have any.
How's this?
Not great, I missed. Okay.
Skeeter! This witch.
You two sure you've got this? If only I hadn't run off all half-cocked.
I know, if only you were fully cocked.
What's this? My wounds aren't healing? Don't tell me you two are the ones he was talking about.
There. Another scar for the road.
That looked like it went through her fucking face.
This can't be. You lowly human filth. I, Yer the Dorson, am not your canvas. Never have I been so vexed! Wretched girl, don't think yourself more than a blustering mongrel! Come, my minions!
Oh, that's new.
What the hell are these guys?
Grieger! All of them!
Shred her face into a miserable pile of flesh! That wench will know humiliation!
And
We're on our last legs.
Her dad will show up.
Adol!
There's no response. Grin's nowhere to be found either. In fact, no one seems to be around at all.
Gotcha! There!
A little picker.
How's that?
Oh.
Here goes!
Oh, man. Okay. I thought I had it.
How's that? How's that? Gotcha! Here goes! There! There!
His sword. Pick it up. Oh, that's just. Oh, in case I fell down. Just get to the grapple point. That which is hidden must be found. What could this be? No other choice but to leave it alone for now.
There! Gotcha! How's that? How's that? Let's catch our breath.
An old man is plowing the field. Who are you?
Oh? I should be asking the same of you.
That's gonna be hard. I don't know. I think it's
It's
hard.
been quite some time since this island had a visitor. Or perhaps I should say that those who come to visit are never quite aware of it. I see. A pleasure to make your acquaintance, Adol. Welcome to Viewpoint Isle. the site of my solitary existence for forever and a day now.
Why's that?
Well, I reckon that I've been waiting for something. What exactly, however, I have forgotten over time. Even my own name has escaped me. But be that as it may, all I can do now is remain patient. You, on the other hand, appear to have elsewhere to return. I wish you all the best.
I'm gonna guess that's far.
Adol!
He gave me
This
Odin
is no
vibes.
time to be spacing out!
You okay?
Adol senses that at some point, his and Karja's manas have been infused with new strength. New mode has been enhanced, unlocking the revenge gauge. Pressing to activate a new skill with full revenge gauge will enhance the skill power by multiplying. Okay.
Slay them at once.
How's that?
Oh shit. Damn, you came out of nowhere, bud.
What was that power just now?
I don't know, I didn't even use it. I don't get the feeling that he just had a new encounter with a mysterious place. But he fails to recall anything about it, as if his mind's covered
Forget
by
it!
fog.
This is our chance to break through their ranks. Move out!
Right.
No pity, no mercy, no forgiveness. They think this is over. Evie, to me!
How did we not see that thing stomping through the town?
I don't care how many limbs you have to tear off.
Well, we only have 4.
Seize those gutter snipes and drag them back before my feet!
Let's hide out at the old shipyard for now. We can flee town from there.
Yeah, Rosa and them are waiting on us. Holy... What's with that walking mountain?
Another Greeker?
Adol! There's a shortcut to the shipyard over this way!
Adol! Gren, hurry!
The road's blocked!
What?
Let's
Oh,
break
shit.
through! The hell's that musclehead's problem?
Either keep running or die wondering!
We need to go.
Now it's barrels?
What?
This way! The bridge!
Mana string across!
Yeah!
He caught up to us!
Dude's got ups, man. How the hell did he get here?
Looks powerful.
Okay. Wow, he fucking unloaded on me.
How's that?
Quick, kick him while he's down! No, you just run away. Well, that was
The hideout's down this way!
pretty damn skilled.
We'll slide to the bottom!
A fallen tree? Grapple over it!
Stop!
They're already here? Then where did everyone else go?
Shh!
Hey, anything turn up? Nah, not a soul left to be found.
Am I crazy, or are those things talking?
Oh, now shut up!
These humanoid Grieger might be a nastier threat than we realized.
Those brats from earlier must have been the only ones hiding out then. Oh yeah? And where are they now? I brought them along with. All humans are to be presented to Lady Yurv.
They were captured?
Stay calm, friend.
Stay calm? Our friends are in danger and you want me to stay calm? Screw
Yes.
that! I'll leave them alone if I have to!
Punch.
What can you possibly do?
Son of fuck!
Adding fuel to the fire will just make everyone burn. We're out of escape routes.
What are you planning to do?
Don't have the strength left to trade blows with that lunk. So instead, I'll hack off my hand and act as a decoy. That way, only one of us has to go down.
You're coming with us, Karja.
You proposing we get out on that ship? It's practically falling apart. But we got nothing to lose trying.
There's still a question of what's happened to Dogi and Dr. Flea. Worrisome as it is, though, escape is the only option right now.
All right, we're shoving off.
And nobody saw the giant ship pulling out of the bay.
We made it to open waters. Let's try and meet up with the Balta Sea Force for now.
Didn't realize you knew how to steer.
How? The Normans are a seafaring people. You'd have a harder time finding a warrior who doesn't know his way around a helm. Would feel more at ease if the lighthouse beacon were on. But we should be able to make do by starlight. I'm still in rough shape.
If only we could switch up.
Come here. I'll teach you the basics of handling a ship. A short break will do me some good anyway. Mind taking the wheel for me?
You picked up faster than I thought. Oh, and before I forget, take this. Map of Oatmeal Gulf. Always know where you're headed, and don't go straight off course. Straying off course. Alright, so... how do we get a chanty going? Ride the wind!
They're not coming after us. We were right to escape by boat. Set our heading west-southwest.
Drift!
First step is to meet up with the Balta Sea Force.
Alright, fine. Let's go.
How about that? You're a regular coxswain already.
What'd you call me?
Guess I can leave things be a while without you running us aground. I should have some of my strength back after resting up a bit. The helm's all yours in the meantime.
Ah, okay. Dynamic. Well, that's probably going to be used for, like, battling and stuff. This is how you control the ship. You go back and forth like this. Is there anything to, like, check out? Or no, we're just going straight?
I'd place us around halfway between Karnak and Balta Island right now. Seems you're starting to get a feel for steering.
I learned from the best.
About those
Teddy,
humanoid
big compliment.
Grieger, by the way. I'd never even known they existed.
I wonder who they are.
Your guess is as good as mine. The bestial kind's been showing up here and there in Obelia Gulf for a long time now. Me and Grimson, my old man, have been wiping him out with no one else the wiser.
You've been protecting the Gulf from them?
I did what I was ordered. End of story. I think Grimson's been making some kind of investigation into the Grieger too. But he still won't tell me a damn thing. Other than that I should look into him myself if I'm so curious. Or that carving one's path through the waters is the Norman way of life.
Did he keep quiet about the mountain too?
Haven't heard so much as a scrap about it. Apparently, I started being able to use mana at around 10 years old. Ever since, I've been tasked with culling the Grieger herd without ever knowing why. I always assumed an explanation would follow once I became a full-fledged warrior. So, with that as my guiding thought, I worked as hard as I could, and, well...
The haze clouding Karja's heart courses palpably through the handcuffs. Sounds a lot like me.
In what way are we anything alike?
I knew nothing of the sea in my mountain village.
What? And now you're just playing me for a sap. How could anybody be oblivious to the whole damn... Wait, is that what ends up happening when you're born and raised in the mountains?
I mean, I haven't been to the ocean yet. But I'm up from the mountains.
So, there's folks out there who know nothing about the ocean. And I knew nothing of them.
The world's a big place. It's true. Baffling as it sounds.
That why you set off on this adventure of yours? To learn more about what you didn't know? I wonder, is there more I'd like to find out too? About myself, maybe?
What was that for?
Huh? Not sure. Something about you just raises my hackles. Why'd it take me this long to... Something the matter? Those ships.
Oh, they have boats now, apparently.
It's the Grieger. No two ways about it.
Those things have ships?
Not just one, either. It's a whole miniature armada. They've got us in firing range. We're too short on manpower to fight our way out. One extra pair of hands on deck would at least give us a chance.
Look no further then.
Finally woke up, huh?
Just now, yeah. I've got a few choice words for you both. But there's bigger fish to fry right now, and I don't want to make another bonehead mistake.
What can you do?
I took artillery training as part of my drills in the militia.
Cannon duty it is.
Sure thing. I'll give it my best shot.
I see what he did there.
All right, Adol. Prepare for naval combat.
Well, let's see. You can use standard projectiles, weaken power, but can slow down enemy ships, and extra armaments, short range but powerful to attack. The Sounders HP displayed at the bottom right depletes when it hits enemy ships. Skillfully steal yourself out of attacks and close zone flows and mission your experience. Oh, let's see. Okay. Well, I guess we'll find out, won't we?
Now! This'll clinch it! Now!
Can't ram him?
Eat it, you bill-sucking wretches! Turn them to flotsam! Reinforcements?
Shit! There's no end to them!
They're out to ram us!
Who the heck?
It's them!
Right then, full speed ahead.
Send a message to all vessels. Maintain spindle formation and crowd sails. From there, proceed as planned.
Aye, sir.
Balta Sea Force, close in and prepare to board. For har! For har!
Whoa. Talk about swashbuckling. There's not a trace of fear on any of them.
Aye. We wouldn't have the right to call ourselves Normans otherwise.
Still, they're against the undead. It's a losing battle.
Not for him.
Moment of truth. Let's get this over with.
Fight well, Jarl Grimson.
I won't be long. A pleasant evening to ya. Too bad. It's the last you'll ever get!
How'd one guy do all that by himself? Wait, is he who I think he is?
Grimson Balta. My old man, and the Jarl of the Balta Sea Force.
His power's off the charts.
It's not just mana either. He triggered what we call a berserker state.
Berserk... what now?
On top of wielding mana, he can go berserk whenever he pleases. It's a form of combat that only develops in a select few. turning their heightened emotions into raw power. The user gains monumental strength at the cost of their senses, causing them to fight till their stamina runs dry. But from what I'm told, Grimson's got the power to bend it to his will.
Excellently done, my Jarl. The enemy force is on a reciprocal course. In retreat, most likely. Shall we give chase?
Pass. Those whore sons are like a lizard's tail, the way they always come back. I ain't letting you put my nose to the grindstone all willy-nilly.
Be that as it may, do you suppose they were intending to turn Karnak into their stronghold?
Far from it. They were only there to mount a search. Still, to think those Grieger would cobble together a whole damn fleet of their own. Guess that means the time's finally arrived.
Hey! That ship's closing in on us!
The Norgist, flagship of the Balta Sea Force.
Princess, I am relieved to see you unharmed.
Same to you, Gunnar.
Not once did I expect such an ordeal to befall Karnak. You would have avoided it entirely had I not insisted you remain there. My deepest apologies.
It's fine.
We'll be sending a scouting party to the town at once. Though you must be exhausted, we would have you recount the events to us later.
Got it.
Hoy there, Karja. Really went through the grinder today, huh?
Grimson.
What's with the getup? You suddenly develop an eye for fashion?
Bite your tongue!
I suppose that's neither here nor there. Not with everything going to hell in a handbasket. That boy over there, the mana user?
Your daughter's been a lifesaver.
Seems to me like that goes the other way around, too. I've heard bits and pieces about what you've been through. Probably has your mind swimming in questions. I've only got one thing to say, though. You, lad, are gonna be helping us out. Can't have enough mana wielders in these trying times, am I right?
Crimson.
Hey! Hold on a second! Those goons kidnapped the entire population of Karnak!
They what?
We didn't realize it had come to that point.
Protecting the town was part of the deal my pops made with you, wasn't it? So go save them! If you don't, who will?
Oh yeah, you're Clement's boy, ain't ya? Let me offer a little reminder. We Normans ain't defenders of justice. We're lawless brigands.
Chapter 1 done.
Hey, it's in sight. The headquarters of the Balta Sea Force. And our home, Balta Island.
Whoa.
Looks pretty well defended.
It needs to be. It's also the main port for our warships.
Man. What's gonna happen now?
I don't have a clue myself. But based on what Grimson said, you might be the one holding the key to all of this, Adol.
That's normal in his life. He'll get used to it.
Let me offer a little reminder. We Normans ain't defenders of justice. We're lawless brigands. We honor our contracts, but we do it our way. You there, Red. Where'd you say you came from?
A mountain village in the north.
Heard an interesting rumor the day before yesterday up in Promolok. Seems some kid who was working in the port was able to get rid of the storm wall.
Got rid of it? The whole thing? No way!
And they say not too long after, that very same kid just decided to stroll on down our way. Well, would you look at that bright red mane? Way I hear it, hair that color you only find in the northern European mountains. Gunnar, what do you make of this?
Surely it can't be. Then again, given what happened back in Karnak...
Things are starting to get real interesting. It's clear to me that you're a pluckier lad than you look, Red. For now, I don't care whether the rumors about you are true or not. And you're staying here with him, Karja.
Shouldn't we take him into custody?
He ain't going anywhere, right?
Kept at arm's length, huh?
What do you mean?
Nothing. Anyway, we're about to enter port.
Are those stakes coming out of the ocean?
They're barricades to keep attacking enemy ships away. There are a lot of watchfires burning tonight. We've got more lookouts stationed than usual.
The Sea Force doesn't take chances.
More importantly, you two, get ready to dock.
Who are you? Identify yourselves!
And what's with the beat-up old boat? You prisoners of war or something?
It's me, Karja, Grimson's daughter.
Karja. Princess?
Why are you dressed like that? And why'd you sail in on this junker?
A lot happened in Karnak, and these two are with me. I need to report in about him ASAP.
One of them is Mayor Clement's son. I'll look after him from here.
War Chief Gunnar! Welcome back!
Are those Grimson's orders?
Yes. Our contract states that in the event of an emergency, we are to protect the mayor's family. Gren, was it? Would you come with me?
Like I've even got a choice.
This is for your own safety. Adol, please don't worry about him. As for where you'll stay, Adol,
Miss Karja! Hey, Easer. Came to welcome me back?
it seems everyone's gotten word of our return.
Yes, I'm glad you're all safe. You must be Adol. Is that right?
I am, and you're?
My name is Isa. I am a servant to the Bolter family. You'll be staying at the Bolter family lodge this evening, Adol. Please allow me to escort you there.
It seems I can leave the rest to you. With that, Princess, I take my leave. The Jarl will explain what comes next in due time, I'm sure.
Got it.
Now then, follow me, Gren.
Well, Adol, be seeing you.
Shall we be on our way as well, Miss Karja?
Sorry, I was looking up something.
Yeah, let's go.
Are you hurt, Miss Carter? Or perhaps you feel unwell from inhaling too much smoke?
I'm fine. Always the worry ward, aren't you?
It's been one unprecedented circumstance after another recently. Adol's case included. I'm just so glad to see you all right.
Yeah.
Is Norman architecture new to you? These buildings are characterized by their long rectangular shape and relative lack of windows. I was a bit surprised myself when I first arrived. Yeah, I've never seen anything like it. Ha! I could tell you're brimming with curiosity. If it's it's a bit too dark to take them in properly, but I'm sure you'll have time to get a better look tomorrow. It's good to finally be back. I thought this day would never end. How's everyone holding up? We've already been informed that Karnak was attacked. Most of the residents are settling down for the night by now, but I'm told they'll all be preparing for battle tomorrow morning. Okay, sounds good. Sounds like things are gonna heat up here around here for the first time in a while. The Balta Large is located at the center of the settlement, Adol. It's quite large, so you can't miss it. Shall we be off? That's his accent in my head. That's the best I can do. Next time the train, That's so. Well, head back and get some rest. Everyone's on high alert now. Speaking of good for nothing, brother, where in hell has he gotten off to? Here you are, enough meat for everyone. Make sure you feel like your best. Oh, this is stuff. Thanks, Brunhilde. Well, if it isn't the princess, glad you returned safe and sound. I see you've got an unfamiliar face in tow, but I will probably head home and rest up for the night. Yeah, we'll just do just that.
Beyond those walls is the residential area. The mayor's son will be spending the night there.
The guy looked dead on his feet. But I guess I can't blame him. Our lodge is over there. About time we rest for the day ourselves.
So this is your house, Karja? Yeah, but lately, Grimson and I have barely even been here during the day. Isaac pretty much does all the chore work for us. Norman dwellings are designed with these central chambers, which often include a hearth. This is important both for cooking meals and as a place the family can gather for warmth. The Normans are, after all, from a cold region, so heating has always been important to them. By the way, any idea where Grimson's supposed to be home? With all that's happened, I'm sure he's caught up in the War Council. You two must be tired. Please feel free to retire before he gets back. Oh, and Miss Karja? The Jarl said to have Adol use the room next to yours. Well, if Grimson's okay with it, then it's fine by me. Very well. Your room will be the one on the right, Adol. You could rest in there. For now, let's just get some rest and figure out stuff tomorrow. I'm beat. Still, I'll have some cleaning to attend to, so if you'll excuse me. Thanks for taking care of all this, Isaac. I know how busy you've been. Please don't mention it. This is my duty, after all.
All right, let's turn in already. See you tomorrow.
Unsurprisingly, the day's physical and mental fatigue is hitting all at once. An intense drowsiness begins setting in.
Ow!
She got too far away.
Hurry up and get over here, damn it! Now, listen up! Nothing pisses me off more than something coming between me and a good night's sleep.
Is it okay for me to sleep in here?
We have to bunk together like sardines during most sea voyages anyway. So, I'm used to it at least. Besides, we don't really have any other options. You're the type who can bed down wherever, right?
I can bed down right now. I guess I'm used to it, but no. The sound of Carja's steady breathing fills the air. It seems she's already fallen asleep. With that, the curtain finally closes on a very eventful day. Ultimately, the whereabouts of Dogi and Dr. Flare remain a total mystery. And the residents of Karnak, who had shown much kindness, were taken away by the Grider. All that could be done for the moment, however, is to sleep. Finally letting his exhaustion overtake him, Adol quickly falls into a deep slumber.
Shut your mouth and screw off.
That's when you try to walk far away and pull her out of bed with the cuff. It seems Karja needs another 5 minutes or so. Waking her now would probably be a very bad idea. Best to be quiet for the time being. Check around the area. Oh, we can't go far.
Boo! Morning. Sleep well?
Sorry for going in without permission.
You talking about this room or Karja's? As far as this one goes, I doubt the owner will be all that upset with you. She's been dead a long time anyway, so...
Karja's mother?
More importantly, let's eat breakfast. After that, we'll conduct a thing. I want you there for it, Adol.
Things are what we call our community meetings. They're where we come together and make important decisions. Indeed, when and where to mount expeditions would be the obvious example. Issues such as criminal sentences or disputes between residents are also settled during a thing. And of course, the person who leads the thing is... the head of the Balta Sea Force, Jarl Grimson Balta.
Your son and his wife doing okay, Granny Felda? How's the new arrival holding up?
Very well, thank you for becoming the newborn's godfather. In fact, I'd say the little one's doing almost too well. His poor mother's already being run ragged.
Hey now, no giving that poor daughter-in-law of yours a hard time. Be sure to help her out when you can.
Pshaw. Don't think you can start giving me advice, booger-nosed Grimmy.
Booger-nosed Grimmy? That really takes me back.
Booger-nose? The Jarl?
Yep, our Grimmy's come a long way. That reminds me, Auric, how goes the lover's spat with your wife we discussed last week? You two make up yet?
No, I apologize, but she's been just like she wants to come back. But it doesn't look she wants to come back.
Well, don't just wait around for her. You gotta go and win her back directly. Gift her parents a pig when you head over there to
the deal. I can't read. Yeah, I guess I no choice. Jeez, clearly someone left all their macho bravado on the battlefield. They couldn't put that audio in of just canned laughter.
Right then, brothers and sisters, on our main reason for bringing us together. As I'm sure many of you have heard, Karnak was hit by a raid last night. And aside from the mayor's son over there, all the townsfolk were taken. It goes without saying that Karnak falls under our turf. So this little raid is as good as a direct attack on us. In that case, we've got to hit back, show them what happens when they mess with us. Otherwise, they think they can just do whatever they want. Y'all, Grimson, put me in the fray too.
Before you youngsters get any more riled up, just who are we up against? It takes a gutsy sort to pick a fight with us. You say they nabbed the townsfolk? Does that mean they're other Normans come down from Britia?
No, they're not Normans. Not Romans or Spaniards either. The ones who attacked Karnak were Gregor.
Huh? Gregor? You mean those beasts that can only be beaten with mana? I've never actually seen one.
Nah, this particular Gregor ain't quite the same as the others so far. They're like humans, complete with organized army and fleet of warships. Launched a counteroffensive on them last night myself.
Human like Gregor? And since when do they have warships?
Yeah, what's up with that? We still don't know what they're after or just how strong their forces number. But we do have a confirmation on a female Gregor. One of their leaders by the looks of it. This enemy's got smarts and strategy. And they can't be killed by normal means.
How do we even How do we even contend against such a thing? You faced a lot in person, right, Gunnar?
The rest of us could take the fight of them by striking at vital points such as their heads. But the only ones who can land a killing blow are those who can use mana, the Jarl and the Princess. Therefore,
the key to figuring out how to best utilize the Jarl and Princess's power.
Took the words right out of my mouth, Philia. Matter of fact, I'd like to add our mana wielding to our mana wielding ranks.
Huh?
Now, Grimmy, you do understand that mana is a gift from the gods, don't you? If it was the kind of thing you could hand down to just anyone, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. And that brings us to our next topic. Adol, step forward.
Ah, yes. Just who is this stripling supposed to be anyhow?
Let me introduce him. This here's Adol Christian. He ain't from around here, but just the other day he gained the power of mana and used it to survive the raid in Karnak. And now, he and my daughter, Karja, are acting together.
Huh? Far above. An outsider who can use mana?
I know none of you are about to let those Gregors psych you out. But having mana uses on her side is going to be a clincher here. That's why I'd like to invite Adol to join us as Karja's shield brother. That way he can fend us up against Gregor's menace off.
God, I don't smoke, so I don't have his voice. Huh? Never heard of an outsider wielding mana before. I've no objections. If this boy has been blessed by mana, that can only mean he has been chosen by Har. Are we sure about this, though? He's not even a full adult. Well, you could say the same thing about the princess, couldn't you? Or what? Are you planning to go kill the Gregor in their place, tough guy? I mean, I would if I could. What's a shield brother? Normans are generally operate in twos on the battlefield. Such as pairs are dubbed shield brethren, in the sense that each has each other's back. Now, wait a minute, Gribson. Where's this coming from? I haven't heard a word about it.
What do you mean? I just told you right now. But fine, let's take a second opinion. You got any better ideas on how to handle things?
Huh? I mean, it's true the more mana users we have, the better. And also, I'm not as good as fighter on my own.
How about you, Adol? What are you thinking?
This actually works out well for me. Huh? Are you planning to look for your friends in the townsfolk?
You're a simple man. But no frills goal like that's all the easier to trust, eh? Sorry to say, I won't be much help when it comes to your little cuff's problem. Never seen or heard anything about mana being used like that before. Means you two will just need to find a way to deal with it somehow. In other words, we should become shield brethren.
Not him. In other words, we should become shield brethren and look into it ourselves? Remember what you told me before? Huh? What I told you?
I wonder, is there more I'd like to find out too? About myself, maybe?
Ah.
Ha! And there you have it, brothers and sisters. Both of them agreed with the plan.
My word. Just when did this meeting turn into a family drama session? That being said, us Normans working hard shoulder to shoulder with outsiders isn't unheard of. In days gone, any strapping young man would get pulled into expedition, no matter his origin or creed.
Wow, Granny really knows her stuff. Well then, sounds like it's settled. Adol is now a shield brother candidate.
A candidate? Oh yeah, the rules are a little different when it comes to outsiders becoming shield brother.
Right you are. A decision like that can't be made by Thing alone. Iser, give him the bangle.
As you wish. Here you are, Adol.
Now that you've got that, you and Karja head over to Lecto Island.
What do we do there?
Someone else will give you the nitty-gritty later. But basically, you'll need to prove to Karja that you've got strength and courage worthy enough for her to entrust her life to you.
Ah, the right of brotherhood. I've heard it's brutal, lethal even. It's fairly rare that we have to cause to do it these days, but...
Sometimes rituals like this can be pretty damn pointless. In this case, though, I'd say it's necessary. Hey, Philia.
Yes, sir?
You'll be a good pick to oversee this. Go with them and give them the rundown, would you?
Understood.
Alright then, brothers and sisters, with that, today's thing is adjourned. I'll be having us all reconvene once the rite's been completed. Thanks for coming.
Pirate princess attire? Can Adol put that on?
I'm Philia of the Balta Sea Force. Nice to meet you, Adol.
Pleased to be working with you.
Same here. So, despite the big fancy name, the rite of brotherhood is actually pretty simple. First, we take a boat to Lecto Island. There, you and the princess will disembark.
I've got to go too?
Well, of course you do, princess. This whole thing is about you two becoming partners. The rite is performed in pairs by tradition. Even if that weren't the case, those cuffs of yours would drag you along anyway.
Ah, right.
Once ashore, head to the deepest reaches of the island. Then wear the bangle and touch the stone monument you find there. Whatever happens after that, you report to me and boom, rite's over.
Huh? That's it?
Yep, all there is to it. Aside from the wild beasts and other dangers that populate Lecto Island, of course. You'll also need to get a boat and make all the preparations yourself.
I see. So this is just like when we go out on expeditions.
That's right. Any necessities you've got to provide for yourself. So whether it's a boat, equipment, or supplies, you'll have to buy or borrow anything you need.
No way we could afford to buy our own boat.
Well, we rode in on a boat.
But we've got the Sandras, so there's no need to rent one either.
True. That said, it's pretty decrepit. Could probably use some repairs, and by the looks of it, you may want to get your sword and gear up to snuff too.
You're not wrong, but we're not exactly rolling in money.
That's how everyone starts out. Why not talk to people around the settlement? Those who see promise in you will be sure to help you out. Building trust is the core of this rite, not just between you two, but with the others as well.
Makes sense.
And that should do it for the explanation. I'll be waiting by the docks. Once you've got everything in order, come see me.
Thanks for all the help and advice.
Of course. I'm counting on you here too, Adol. All right, see you later.
Let's go around the settlement and see if we can find people to help us. We should start with those who are at the thing, since they already know what's going on. After them, it'd be good to check in with the blacksmith and the shipwright.
Think about the time you set for the shield brother of your own, Karja. But I wasn't expecting you to go off and bring one back yourself. You and me both. Things just sort of ended like this. You could say that. And yet, you wouldn't be going along with this if you had found him truly disagreeable, now would you? Well, maybe not, but if you've no complaints, then it can't be mere coincidence. Har must have brought the both of you together. I'll be cheering for you two on your quest to become a true shield brethren. See that you put your life on the line for the sake of your lovable little princess here, red-headed boyo. You're funny.
The average person would be unsettled by such sudden turn of events, but not Adol, it seems. Such courage for someone so young, comparable to that of a Norman, even.
This guy's definitely has ice in his veins, or maybe fire. The way he actually seemed pumped by all this.
Well, it may be in happenstance, believe you me. I believe you have found an excellent prospective partner, Princess. May the both of you have a safe return, as a fine pair of shield brethren, ideally.
Aye, but I'll be the final judge of whether he's got what it takes to have my back.
Alright.
Everyone's tied up with the barley harvest, and now we've got the threat of war on the horizon too.
It's a lot to deal with at once.
Aye, still, this is pretty much business as usual. I've heard that originally the Normans kept fields like these, back when we lived up north. Honestly, sometimes I think this is closer to our true selves as people. Anyway, much as I don't like bugging people while they work, we need to find someone who will help us. Give us money. Hi there, princess. I take it you're all here to start stockpiling provisions? Yes. The battle on the horizon, it looks like the menfolk are going to be busy. So the rest of us have to do everything we can to our end, too. I'm trying our best to pitch in, princess. Oh, yeah? Sounds like an awful lot of heavy lifting just to take care not to hurt yourselves. I'm gonna help out a whole bunch. Then one day I can fight by your side in battle. That's right. Well, now that you've said so, I can't just turn a blind eye. That settles it. Let me get a hand in this myself. Oh, now, what are you saying, dear? You have your own business to see, remember? You're supposed to be the princess's new shield brother, right, mister? Good luck on the right. Adol, was it? Here's hoping you become a worthy shield brother to the princess. I wasn't too sure you'd measure up, but the look in your eyes gives me second thought. You and the princess just might be a match for each other. It isn't much, but go ahead and take this. What's all this? Just a little collection we've gathered up. Please, put it toward your mission funds. Us Normans make a point of helping our allies out. Go on, no need to hold back. Don't worry about paying us back either. Instead, when you see someone in need, do a good turn for them, just like we did for you. I love that. That's the way life works around here. Couldn't have put it better myself. And besides, we need this for our ship and equipment too.
Who's this? Ulrika.
Come here, little Mr. Redhead. I see you're keeping a respectable distance from Karja, but getting along pretty well with her to boot. But it'll be a dark day in Valhalla before I accept someone who doesn't know anything about my darling princess or the sea. So consider conniving me as part... Oh, convincing. Why did I say conniving? My dyslexia is kicking in terribly. So consider convincing me as an extra part of your ride. Ignore her, Adol. Ulrika's always like this. How could you ever say something so cold? I've looked after you since you were little, princess. We're practically family. It's a bit early. It's a bit on the early side, but we're gonna get this harvested today. Hey, hand me that sickle over there. That's fine with me and all, but there really aren't enough hands for the job. But both of us need to get back to the C4 studio tomorrow, too. Huh? Princess and the red-headed guy? Yeah, remember me? I was one of the guards on the outpost of Karnak? Where he just did this for some fuck reason. How could I ever forget? Gotta say, man, I'm impressed. Who would have thought you were a mana wielder? Hey, what's the holdup? Sun's gonna fall before you cut a single bushel. Oh, you were the thing earlier. To think you were a mana user, that's really something else. Nice fields you got here. Thanks. Long ago, we Normans spent peaceful days plowing soil and rearing sheep in our northern homeland. But we were driven out after an unnatural stretch of unrelenting cold. The dire winter made the area unlivable. Wherever we went, we were persecuted by the locals, so we eventually took up pillaging in order to stay alive. After that, the Normans split into a bunch of smaller groups. Yeah, the leader of one conquered part of Britia and crowned himself king. And I hear that another founded the northeastern country, Danmerg. But as for us, we like this way of life. Oh yeah, it's not much, but here. I love this way of life. People just hand you money. The farmers all pulled this together. They want you to use it as funding. You don't need to feel bad about taking it. Think of it as our investment in Balta's island safety. We're counting on you, princess. Thanks, guys. This won't go to waste. We'll spend it wisely. Won't be enough by itself, but it should cover some of your ship and equipment costs. Blacksmith. We need probably more money before I talk to the blacksmith, right?
You won't be able to see Karnak from here. Hard not to wonder what happened to all of them.
That cob. I figured it was you, Hugel. Could you maybe do something? Nothing doing. Ravens are loyal emissaries of the Allfather, Har. It's through their eyes that Har watches over the events of this world. But would you look at that? Hugel's made a perch of your shoulder. He's usually a real troublemaker. Just about everyone's been pestered by him at one point or another. Maybe my hair cut his eye? Could be. He's a good omen, though, so don't worry about it. They say that if you take a raven along on a sea voyage, it will point you to dry land. Okay. Upgrade our equipment real quick. And before I do that, I'm gonna use the restroom. I'll be right back. Okay, back. Alright, blacksmith. Hey, Holger.
Ah, Princess, good to see ya. And you're Adol, yeah?
Pleased to meet you.
Well, ain't we polite? Right back at you. I caught what happened at the thing. Congrats on finally getting yourself a shield brother, Princess. And an outsider who could use mana no less. Didn't see that coming.
Well, it's not decided just yet. We haven't finished the rite.
Aye, true enough. Have to see how it goes first. So you're here to check out some gear?
Oh, right. We can't afford anything top shelf, but a look at what you have would be nice.
You'll be going up against those human-like Gregor, right? If Adol here can use mana, then you've got my support. I'll even throw in a little discount, so go ahead and take your time browsing my stock.
Okay.
Looking for some weapons?
Yeah. Alright, need one of these.
Real quality stuff, huh?
Need one of
May it
these.
serve you well.
Need 2 of these.
Real quality stuff, huh?
Oh no.
May it serve you well. Anything else you want to look at? See you later.
I was kind of close with his voice. I'm more used to long ships, but I guess this will have to do. A brand new ship would cost a lot of money. Money we don't have.
Ugh.
It's not like there's a Balta ship free for us to borrow right now either.
That you, Princess?
Ulvar?
So you're the famous man-slinging shield brother candidate, huh? Mighty odd to say that about someone who ain't even a follower of Har. That said, it's plain to me that you've got an aura of luck about you.
Nice to meet you.
Name's Ulvar. I'm the shipwright around here.
So, Ulvar, what's your take on this boat?
Just finished her giving her a once-over. As it stands, she'll be drinking brine before you're even halfway to Lecto Island. Glub glub and all that.
So this thing's really is a wreck?
Not entirely. Bit of sweat, spit, and tar, and she'll be fit to sail. That said, getting her truly seaworthy again take more than a bit of time and money both.
We don't have much of either right now.
If that's the case, I've got an idea. I could patch her up just enough in one day for a round trip to Lecto and back. You want to keep using the gal after that, I could spruce her up real gradual-like for you.
For real?
That said, even the princess needs to pay her dues. That's part of the right too, or so Grimson says.
Yeah, I get you.
Right then, Adol. Between the supplies and the labor, it's going to be about 1,000 Gs. If you're short on funds, go find someone willing to spar you. Gotta be able to gain people's confidence, else you won't have a chance in hell as Shield Brethren.
Well, I've got enough. Let's do it.
Oh, judging by the looks on your face, you managed to scrape some money.
We did. But now you gotta fix up the ship as promised.
That's what I'm here for. So, want to give me straight work patching her up, or what?
Straight away, please.
Now you're talking. This much coin would be just enough to get her to bare minimum of seaworthy. And as a bonus, I went ahead and grabbed some leftover scrap material from the shipyard. Your options will be limited, but let me know what parts in particular you'd like to show her up.
Huh? Is that really okay?
Call it a congratulatory gift to an old friend's daughter, if you like. I'd wager Grimson won't have any complaints about it.
Olvar, thanks.
Now then, what direction do you want to take this little overhaul? I'd personally recommend upgrading speed, but you're free to tackle it however you want from here. Yeah, upgrade the speed. Okay, that should do it. The old girl's looking a mite better now, but at the end of the day, she's still a mess. Shouldn't be any problems making it to Lecto Island and back, but be mindful to avoid any dangerous zones at sea.
Thank you very much.
Don't mention it, only doing what I do best. By the way, Karcha.
What now?
Nothing, really. Just don't mess this up, you hear?
As if I would ever. Anyhow, that takes care of our ship and equipment. All that's left to do now is check with Philia and head out. Down, down. Oh, looks like you're all prepped and ready. See, you picked up a friend along the way too. So what's next? Ready to get this rite going? Begin the rite. Okay then, let's head over to your boat. It's time to start the rite of brotherhood. These two will be helping us out aboard the Saunders. Keep in mind though, as part of the rite, only you two are allowed to navigate the ship. And once we get to Lecto Island, you're the only ones who will be disembarking. What will you be doing, Philia? I'll stay back and guard the ship while you're on the island. My role in the rite is just to watch over you. I won't be able to help in the slightest. That makes sense. I'm glad you get it. Oh, and one note. This is something the Jarl wanted me to stress. Grimson, what is it? No matter what happens, the rite must continue. If you stop the rite for any reason whatsoever, you fail. His words. He really loaded on the pressure, but fine, I get it. Great! In that case, shall we finally all head out?
We're off at last. And with that, good luck with the rest.
You're being awful casual about this. Do you even want to be here?
Of course. This is your time to shine, Princess. And I intend to see you through it as best I can.
Well, we don't plan on slacking off either. Let's get this done, Adol. Ours for the taking!
I'm assuming I'll probably need this stuff to upgrade ships. Oh man, this is slow!
What is it, Hugel? You seem restless. Maybe we should check around, just in case. Hey! It's our lucky day!
You know, hearing her say Hugel sounds a lot like the voice actress from Tales of Arise, who played Rinwell. What is it? Those are the Grieger ships, no doubt about it. No way. This close to Balta Island? Enemy ships changing course. Looks like they've spotted us. We'll have to fight it out. Good decision. No matter what, the rite must continue. This is an emergency, and you're short of 4 crew, so we'll help man the cannons. Adol, Princess, prove that you can get us through this in one piece.
Enjoy! Fire!
This'll clinch it!
Fire!
You bitch.
like this!
A horrible whistling job I just did. All enemy ships confirmed destroyed. Nice work, you two. Still, I can't believe the Grieger have already sailed into these waters. Gotta wonder if Grimson saw this coming. I guess I can't put it past him entirely. Either way, the situation might be a little more serious than I expected. But the rite needs to continue no matter what, yeah? That's right. Let's continue on the Lecto Island. The helm is yours, Adol. Time we were on our way. Okay.
Wonder what it'll be like to have a shield brother. Hard for me to imagine, really.
You have been going solo during expeditions for a while now, Princess. Still, having someone there to watch your back is a good thing. Even when it's only in spirit.
Sounds pretty convincing coming from you, Ophelia. Well, I'll see if I hate it or not after the rite. As well as whether you're up to the role, Adol.
Lecto Island. It's been a while. Adol, halt course. What is it? There's no mistaking it. There's a Grieger ship anchored inside the island's bay. Okay, you two. We've reached Lecto Island. The situation's far from normal, but I still can't give you any kind of direction or help. You two need to plan out what you want to do and then act on that decision. So that's how it is. Let's avoid the ship and disbark. Good call. It's just one ship, but some of its crew is likely already ashore. Even if we did sink their ship, if they called for backup, we could end up surrounded. Okay, we'll take your suggestion, find a landing place outside the enemy's line of sight. Adol's got a decent head on his shoulders. Man, we upgraded the speed. I can't even imagine how slow this was before.
Island, now this is what I call fast! Gotta be more careful. All right, let's disembark.
This should be the exact opposite side of the island from where the enemy ship was anchored.
Using a rowboat to go ashore, huh? Good choice. This way it'll be harder for the enemy to find you. Perfect for a bit of recon.
There's also the reefs to worry about. The Sandras may not be able to safely make it all the way to the coast here.
Before you leave, let me go over the rite just one last time. In the innermost reaches of Lecto Island lies a sizable cave. Seek out the stone monument deep within, then touch it while wearing the rune bangle. Once that's done, come back here and report whatever went down to me.
Got it.
Great, let's get this rolling then. Oh, mighty Har, Lord of Walhalla! He who gathers the souls of the valorous to his side. Karja Balta and Adol Kristen stand before you today. Under your watchful eye, these two hereby undergo the rite of Shield Brotherhood. Good luck, you two. Now get out there and do us proud.
All right. Finally some gameplay.
All set.
All set. Gotta try to nail her voice.
Doesn't seem like there are any Grieger on this side of the coast.
We should be on our guard anyway.
Agreed.
Agreed.
We still don't know how many of them landed here.
here.
We do know the place is lousy with monsters, though. Let's tread carefully.
Tread carefully. Come to think of it, Izor gave me some stuff before I left. Take this, Adol. Got a concocted heal potion. Cool. You should be able to make some recovery medicine and box lectures over there if you're going to tear this ingredient, so come back to me to resupply. Bet. Okay.
Okay, let's give it a
Make
shot.
Medicine.
Whew. What should I do next? About time to head out. It should be a good spot to rest.
All right.
Gotcha! Here goes!
Man, destroying crystal shards. Okay. Don't feel like I needed a tip for that. Oh shit!
How's that? How's this? Gotcha! Gotcha! How's that? Gotcha!
See, I'm curious. I'm so glad there's some basic ingredients inside that treasure chest. Is there... Details. Mastery 90%. Okay. Oh, have I learned any other skills by chance? Assault raid. Can be used... Oh, okay. There.
Gotcha! Gotcha! A chest! Can't wait to see what's inside!
I said the same thing whenever I met Karja. Oh, what a dumbass joke.
Go to... There! Gotcha! How's that? How's that?
How's that? Just keeps asking. Damn it. Alright, that looks like the cave.
Switch! How's that? How's this?
I meant to do that. It died faster than I meant to do it. Normal attack agent, okay. Heavy inflicted blows.
Oh, lucky me!
Switch!
Cavern of the Rites, huh? No doubt about it. This is the place. Something's coming!
That fucking thing again?
Wait, is that?
What's it doing?
How would I know? I called him Evie, I think. What's wrong with him? He's acting strange.
Looks like he's in pain.
Sure does.
He's Alice. Or not.
What was that about? He just dashed into the cavern.
What do we do now?
What do we do? No matter what, the rite continues, yeah? We don't have another choice.
Adol. A woman's voice emanates from the Lila shell. It's me, Lila. The shell's talking. Guess you weren't lying, Adol. Though may not be much, I, with additional mana. Sword, shield, seal, chalice. Huh? What are these? Mana seeds. Gems that guide the way, unlocking new power. Whoa! Breathe with me, slowly, calmly. Calm your mind, as if adrift at the bottom of a sea. The release menu has been unlocked, granting access to release lines. Oh, we got our sphere grid here. You can strengthen Adol and Karja through release lines displayed, blah 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 blah. Alright, cool. Okay. You're gonna make me do it, aren't you? Hold X over the node you want to unlock with mana. Okay, skill points, then set a mana seed in it. Okay. Unlocking a node allows you to unlock any nodes connected to it. Use the mana points remaining to enhance the release lines as you see fit. Okay. New skill. Nice. Okay. Release lines. Never even knew this sort of thing was possible. Just who are you anyways, Lila? The shell has fallen silent. It appears the communication link has been severed. Figures. Guess a little more info is too much to ask for.
Should be a good spot to rest.
Yes, sir. And that's where I'm gonna have to call it, because I gotta go to work. A lot of dialogue, but... Alright. Well, thank you all for tuning in and watching. And I'll catch you next time. Bye.